Hey there, I just finished the first month of my second year teaching at the Roca Blanca multi-grade school. It's been a great month so far. We have had lots of fun with lots of interactive activities for the kids, a little bit more free time throughout the day given our extra hour, and just enjoying my class this year. Mexican Independence Day is September 15th and 16th, and so we celebrated that. At school, the kids used red and green tissue paper to make Mexican flags, and then we had a traditional Mexican food for snack instead of the kids bringing their snack. So we made what they call sopes, basically a little round tortilla thing. It's a little bit thicker than a tortilla with a layer of beans and then cheese and sometimes lettuce, but for the class we just did beans and cheese. And the kids loved that. And then later that night, I was at home, and it was about time for bed. It was like 9:30 or 10 at night, and I hear this loud music, and I go outside to look, and there was a parade coming down the street at like 10 p.m. So that's just how it is in Mexico sometimes, a lot of times actually, where you never know what you're gonna see, and also can't guarantee that it'll be at an ideal time of day. Just gotta go by the flow. The owners of the other place I was staying decided to sell the house, so I had to find a new place to move to, and it was a little bit of a stretch, but I did get moved out by the time I came home for the summer in July, but nothing. I was still kind of looking for a roommate, and I was still trying to get everything organized. I kind of just dumped it all over there and then came home, but I've gotten officially moved in. I did find roommates. It's a young couple who are my age, and we get along fantastic. It is a little bit multi-language because he's German, she's Mexican, and I'm obviously American, and so we have a little bit of language mix-up happening, but it's great, and they're a lot of fun to live with. So for example, when we watched a movie, we had a movie night, and Misha asked what language we're going to watch the movie in, and at the exact same time, I said Spanish is fine, and Fanny said English is fine. And Misha's just like, guys, that did not give me an answer. We got to make a decision. And so at the end, we ended up watching it in English with Spanish subtitles. But just things like that. Like sometimes English is both of their second languages, and they speak it very, very fluently. But sometimes they forget a word or two and then say a word in Spanish, which just confuses my brain. Or even they'll be talking in Spanish and say a word in English, which also confuses my brain, and it's quite fun. God has provided in so many ways, financially, at school. He's been answering a lot of prayers about changes at the school. Things are happening slowly, but things are happening, and just providing for every need. I would appreciate prayers for all of the students in the school, mine and the rest of them in the upper grades, because I am learning more and more about their home lives, and not all of them come from some of them come from very, very rough backgrounds, and just to open up their hearts to what we're teaching them about the love of Jesus, and and how much God loves them, and just belief in Christianity. Additionally, because of the hurricane, our playground was destroyed by the tree falling over, so the kids don't have shade to play in anymore and don't have a place to play anymore. The play set was destroyed by the tree. So the school is looking for funds to build a new playground and some shade and all of the other resources that come with an excellent education. Thank you to all of you who have and do support me. It goes very, very far, and I really, really appreciate every single cent. And thank you for following along with all of my updates.